Gidecekler. Koyayım içine. Chiudere qua. Credo tu sacchi na muleta. Rui Costa. Porla la sta cosa, no? Hai, 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 hai. Quella chiusa sai nane? Let's go!
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Hello.
So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or
Piega se
defenders who
attacca.
can get his head up
Tanto
and
de
just pick
pasarle.
out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Knocks it into space. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Saka. Xavi Alonso.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Scholes. He'll try from distance.
Sixer.
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nepal still without a single shot on target. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rijkaard. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Hey.
Borussia Dortmund always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Saka. That has been cut short. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Rooney. Goes for goal!
Rare.
Contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Rooney. Now it's Dembele. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Big chance.
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
Pressure,
Right.
what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty...
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative,
See you
competitive
later.
with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Nepal go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Nepal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway.
Nepal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some
Good,
caution,
my
Peter.
good.
You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Suarez.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Rijkaard.
Quita that.
Now it's Messi.
Fuck.
Mateus can so
All in
cleverly
again,
bypass them. It's Luis Suarez! Oh,
Yeah.
fine stop from the keeper.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, Red, nice interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Borussia Dortmund claim it back to much approval. Has to go back here. Gerrard!
Gerrard!
Sharp finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Xabi Alonso.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Nepal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And this is Forlan. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
There's the shot! That was probably
Nice,
just
Rumi,
too
nice.
much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Scholes. And it's Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. And he welcomes it in. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Rooney. And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And here's Messi. And Messi!
And let's see.
And smartly reclaimed. And here's Messi. Messi! And it's in! Deep into injury time! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
And that
Sorry.
is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just
today's
about
match.
reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's a man who stunned
Ui,
everyone in that famous summer of
obrigado também.
2002. He had a hand in his country's most...
Então não
Shoots
é.
to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! An
Obrigado, Tiago.
extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to
I'm
pounce.
gonna
They
get
were
it.
clinical.
Eto! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So
Chega,
that's
Tiago.
two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Saka receives it in a wide position. Shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nepal with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vieira. And the shot!
Beira and the
No
Zuts.
routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Aguero.
Nepal are really in a position where...
It's Dembele!
Lama.
And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Duke, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Kadiolu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Dembele. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
And he's quick to return it. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Eto gets into a good position. Hakimi takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Xavi Alonso. Nice sequence of passes, this. Hakimi. And he's being shifted off it. And it's made its way to him. Hangs, gets his head on it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. He leaps for it. And that's in. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got us.
And it's half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Lazio duo, right
Down
card.
to business again.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Dembele. Tries to play it. Great chance! And it's
Good
in!
chance.
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did
Right card.
exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss
Cafu.
just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Ah,
Well, what a game we have on our hands here. Oh, great
Pronto?
leap!
Che
That is
cazzo
clearly
sei
not the
sta?
outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aguero running with the ball. Diaz
Pallone
is the
here.
type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. Now it's Aguero. And now the breakaway.
Aguero,
Barcelona needed that.
cavolo,
They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked...
Oh no, this does not look good. Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Aguero. Saka. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is missed, having
Porca.
made the run and not get picked out.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Saka has it out wide and in space.
Oh, that was one big
Ah,
no-no when you've
chi
got
dai?
the ball in the box.
Dai, insomma dai.
Number 20, Sergio
So we have
Aguero.
movement on both benches.
Number 11, Ousmane Dembele. Number 19, Lothar
Cafu.
Matthäus.
Tano.
Number
Well
8,
seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
15,
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Ah, va bene.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rodrigo de Paul. Number
No,
23,
This is it then, now or never. Dani Olmo is onto this. Impressive jump. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Oh, that has got to be it. This has to be it. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and Read it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting. He's had a shot!
لا
And he's really put himself on the line here.
چرا यार स्टेडियम में आगे देखो
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Oh, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advantage.
छः तो नहीं सुना यार ये कौन सा यार गेम में कौन है Tu game poniendo, God, 1.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Medalist, yeah.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So
Right.
we're up and running.
Let's see.
Darren Fletcher will be key here. It's going to be down to him to dictate the tempo of this game.
Yeah, he's the sort of player, isn't he, that the team turns to in tough times.
Yeah, he's going to have to do an awful lot because of his position. Regaining possession, shielding and covering that defence, distributing the ball and carrying it up the pitch at times. He's always
Cristiano
willing to go
Ronaldo.
that extra mile.
Nuno Mendes. Uy,
Mackay. Nuno
Mackay.
Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's
Ya
Cristiano Ronaldo.
canijo.
Goes for goal!
Antes ya dalo.
Oh, and they really should have been made to
Ada
pay.
body wala.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And he cuts out the supply.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nepal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He is through here. It's really well cleared. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, good effort!
Oh, good effort.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence
Messi.
let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Another.
Nepal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Has a look up. A header!
Ahead.
To be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was
Verdade.
A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dembele receives it in a good position here. Showing great feet there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi, he's in a great position. Mackay! And how good was that? A finish
Oh, this is
so class. They have hauled the themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is all...
There's the shot!
No, man. What is she doing, Daddy?
It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this.
Sorry.
It's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Damn, bro.
Coming on
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Pierre Aubameyang.
Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Aubameyang. He's found the way through. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Caranya.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, they're probably going to bend it in. They'll need a good in-swinger, though.
Oh, it rattles the
La
ball.
la 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 la.
And he's heaved it away. Xavi Alonso
Xavi Alonso.
knocks it into space. Nicely weighted ball.
Ronaldo. No.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Aubameyang. Mateus. Aubameyang. And the counter is on. And here's Aubameyang. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Aubameyang! And that's a good finish. And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Napoli have their lead. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Madrid can breathe
Yeah,
again.
Just.
Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Saka.
Dina, pá,
Both will
Saka.
surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Aubameyang. And that's a good ball. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Damn, bro. Hola.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano
So changes
Ronaldo.
afoot here, and from
Number
both
18,
sides.
Wayne Rooney.
Aubameyang clears it away.
Number 17, Steven Gerrard. Coming on the field, Andy Cole.
And it's Aubameyang.
Number 14,
It's loose,
Dani
and there's a
Olmo.
race for the ball.
Number 6,
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Tries a shot! It's in! Two to the
Two to the
good,
good.
and they are purring.
Messi.
Absolutely purring.
Harlan.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted
Tutto
with the
solo.
utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And when the
Never
manager
been
called on
like
him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Nepal have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that will be it. Nepal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to.
طيب ليش عندك الضرمة
hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
بس بعد سنانة
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aubameyang,
Mbappé.
nicely weighted ball. Now it's Aubameyang. He's had a shot! Xavi Alonso. Mateus. Gerrard. Now it's Rooney.
Dembélé.
Baresi
They
spots
said
it
that.
and intercepts. And here's Yamal. Aubameyang tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Nepal finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Dembélé.
Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Saka overhit and out of play.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's cut it out.
Yeah.
Vieira clears. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some intricate passing, looking real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think it's a very fair
Yeah.
hit, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Alonso. And here's Rooney. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. And they're quick to get it back. Van Dijk. This is a promising build-up. Gerrard!
Long.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, that's been intercepted. Aubameyang. Now it's Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Dembele. Dembele. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Nepal finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Number 7, Wayne Rooney.
Kok tipos bahasa lo.
Number 20, Sergio Aguero.
That gets us going once more.
Kira.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Dembele. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Aguero.
Aguero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He can run onto that. Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nepal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Gerrard. Aubameyang, renowned for his long-range shooting. That ball looks a good one. Yamal. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Ousmane Dembele.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Barcelona leading now. It's the keeper's ball.
Nepal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Number 21. Rodrigo de Paul.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
لا شي
And here's the chance to counter. Yamal makes a dash for it, and he welcomes it in. That is a brilliant interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Barcola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the
نو والله
And the difference is still one, but only just.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Nepal very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul.
لا لا فورلان لا
Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang gets flagged offside. Van Dijk is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Neymar. And here's Forlan. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Nepal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have...
فالله اللي كان يا راجل. تهاجم يا كان يا تلي.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Dani Olmo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira. Saka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Saka. Saka on a serious charge here. Saka! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Played back into the centre. Forlan. Rijkaard. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Great ball if he can get there. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Messi. Dani Olmo. Chance for a shot! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's Argentina in front. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
He's rising! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Nepal. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him? Oh no, what has happened here? To Messi. And Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Messi. Played back towards his own goal. And it's Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence. Dembele! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So again, it's Dembele! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Nepal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Dembele! Xavi Alonso. Gerrard. It's Saka. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. He's in a great position here. That's a good ball. Gerrard. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. That's going wide left. Tries to pass it through. Great ball and he's chance! And he couldn't finish.
Forlan deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Impressive jump! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Van Bouten certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And here's Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Gerrard. And that was nowhere near his best. Xavi Alonso. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Xavi Alonso. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. 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 Dani Olmo. Mateus. And here's Forlan. Oh, it's Dembele.
Demu.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. He's had a shot! And that's a
Don't let
real
that go.
chance missed.
Mateus has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 11. Ousmane Dembele. Number 19. Lothar Matthäus.
That's a decent
Number
clearance.
8, Steven Gerrard.
Hoisted in.
Number 15.
Saliba tries to clear.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field. Number 20.
Argentina are looking to go forward now.
Number 18. Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10. Neymar.
And this is Ronaldo. And a chance!
Rodrigo de Paul.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
McAllister is the team's great.
Good die.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Ah,
Oh, and the referee says that.
तो सीधे आ रहा है यार.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
And this is Dembele. Couldn't squeeze it through. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! And again! It's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rooney defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mateus. Oh, it's Dembele. Shot a goal! Dembele! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Nepal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Chiellini. And here's Dembele. Oh, sweet feet. It's Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Koundé can clear it away. And now they can... Oh, a gilt Dembele! It's a goal! Right back in the game! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He won't be happy with that one. Saka. Now it's Cruyff. And it's De Jong. Grimaldo. Now it's Aubameyang. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. De Jong. Gerrard. And here's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. He's done very well to take that back. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Xabi Alonso has the space to scheme. Tries a shot!
Really.
He's flagged offside. And it's half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Nepal claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22, Pedri. Coming on the
So
field
let's
here,
get the ball rolling.
number 15, Declan Rice.
Out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. He leaps for it.
Cara,
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort.
Oh, terrible mistake. It's Dembele! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Nepal, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Nepal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Knocks it into space, and he cuts out the supply. Gerrard, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Xavi Alonso. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Jong. Mateus looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Rooney. Cruyff.
Rooney.
Mateus.
No.
Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. And this is Dembele. He's found a way. Shoots! Well taken goal. And with
Demo.
that, he takes home the match ball. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beck. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Knocks it out wide. And here's Dembele. That's a sharp pass. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened? And again!
हाँ ज़्यादा
Given
ले
them plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Robertson. No goals as yet. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Villa. Neymar. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Saka. And it's Xavi Alonso. To Gerrard. And that is a little undercooked. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Dembele. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Villa. Good ball, good take. Just the keeper in his way. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Forlan. Looking for options for movement. Griezmann.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mateus. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Tries to pass it through. And this is Dembele. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He leaps for it. They've scored! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from
Yeah,
some
no.
really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a...
David Villa! Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Xavi Alonso. Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And this is Forlan.
One
Pass is
to
intercepted. Great chance!
one
He's
to
got a
nine.
goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Nepal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18, David Villa.
And we get
Number
things going
25,
again.
Ousmane Dembele. Number 22,
Van Bouten.
Neymar. Coming on the field, number 21, Sergio Aguero. Number
Dembele
10,
really needed to
Cristiano
concentrate on
Ronaldo.
protecting the ball.
Number
Then
11,
again, he was
Steven
being very
Gerrard.
closely marshalled.
That is ended up in no man's land. This might spell danger. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Dembele. Mateus. Gerrard. And this is Ronaldo. And now they can clear their lines. And this is Aguero. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's a promising position.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Ousmane
So
Dembele.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Diego Forlan. Number 19,
Aguero can get it clear.
Mateus. Number 8, Steven Gerrard. Number 15, Xabi
No
Alonso.
luck with that dink over the
Coming
top.
on the field,
Diogo
Number
Costa
18.
with the clearance.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20,
Saka.
Sergio
He's
Aguero.
a sharp little ball
Number
here.
21,
Great
Rodrigo
defending,
De Paul.
strong and determined.
Number 87,
Cristiano
João
Ronaldo.
Neves.
De
Number
Paul.
22,
Well, that
Alexis
tackle was
McAllister.
certainly sturdy.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mateus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Saka.
And here's Aguero. Saka. Oh, it's played into the air. Chance! Now, who's going to
Winner.
be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Kto czeka tak dalej?
1-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Antoine
Well, they
Griezmann.
scored their first goal from a corner.
Coming
What
on to
about
replace
now?
him is number 7, Johan Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saka.
Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's in on goal. Aguero!
Been indicated.
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Get it, Vera.
So we're up and running. Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you
Nah.
interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the
Yeah.
impact that can be made between...
And Messi!
And Messi.
Oh, that was wicked, a truly
And
wicked
take down
effort.
Messi.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Bale powering forward here. Messi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Gerrard. Davids did well to step
Gerrard.
in there. That was more than necessary. It's a
Right.
promising position. Van Bronckhorst.
Van Bronckhorst.
Costa Curta goes back to front. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Rooney. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Brilliantly cut out. Nepal yet to have an attempt on goal. Dembele. And here's Rooney. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side,
Get
Peter.
it,
That was really clever.
Vera. Messi.
Nepal have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Get it, Bill. Great.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Mateus can see things others simply cannot.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Rooney. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And Davids! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Mateus. Rooney. Good ball, good. It's Dembele!
It's Dembele!
Oh, from Dembele! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring.
Number 11.
He just
Get it,
absolutely
good.
speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it.
Right.
Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Get it, Bill.
Nepal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Mateus. Dembele. And the shot!
Dembele!
Utopia! And they are cavorting! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that is indeed the final act. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Nepal looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. Down to business again. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. And here's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts for safety. Messi. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post. Lacking in accuracy. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been slung wide. Rooney. And the shot! Messi. Nepal, the only team in this. 3-0 already. Cruyff. He has a look up. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Little pass back. Gerrard. Great vision. He can run onto that. They're urging it. Decent chance! Goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own.
67 minutes in.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Saka getting forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Rooney goes for a shot.
Should have had a look.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a little off target. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, they could be caught out here. Pings in across. And they've got rid. Shonen Belmare have it back and can go again. Still goalless at the moment. And this is Dembele. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now it's Rooney. Pedri makes a dash for it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Messi finding himself in space. Vieira with the clearance. Mateus. Rooney. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Pedri. Saka. Mateus can see things others simply cannot.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Floated through. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
صفر.
Gets us going once more.
Number 7.
Nepal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a dangerous ball. Looking for the run. Dembele Couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Mateus. Oh, it's Dembele. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game. Fallen! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And here's Aubameyang. Great ball, and he's in here. Crosses it in. That's a decent clearance.
Şöyle aldım. Nasıl ya? बॉल बचाने में यार बड़े भैया कम ऑन बड़े भैया
Substitution for Shonan Belmare, number 19.
Shonan Belmare with the corner. There first.
Number 10, Pierre Aubameyang. Coming on the field, number 21, Gareth Bale.
Oh, that takes a shot!
Number 18.
Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. "75 minutes played, and that interception was most necessary."
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it.
Shonan Belmare clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tries one from range. Nearly, but not quite.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vitinha.
Minutes have been indicated.
Looking to play him in. And a chance! And that's it!
कहाँ है तेरा रोनाल्डो
So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.
जवान को ये खुद दे देंगे
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fermin. Robertson. Now it's Kane. Oh, super ball. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Dembele. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
She was so early.
Proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's fabulous. Kane with the delivery. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Nice sequence of passes, this. Looking for the run. Picked out. Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. Van Bouten getting this one clear. Xavi Alonso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, can they get him away? Shot, it's Rooney! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Can he get it through?
Palden ho pale.
Looking to play him in. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Kukçu. Very nicely done.
Nah.
And here's Kukçu.
Kukçu.
Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Lopez. That's good play. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Akanji is very much of the none-shall pass school of defending. Zanetti crosses. And it's claimed by the keeper. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Nepal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running. Nepal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah.
Fermin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was quick to react.
Changed to go.
Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. A temporary retreat here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. And he can clear it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And here's Kane. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Akanji. Doué. Great vision. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tries to get it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Dembele! And one more try!
Nepal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nepal still ahead by the game's only goal. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Zanetti. Van Dijk is there to clear.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, that's a very decent chance! No, just not quite. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's superb. It's Dembele! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Number 11, Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele. Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, the
Sui.
pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Medai.
If you have
बड़े
just
भैया
joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
In a system like
कहाँ
this,
है
Peter,
बात
the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks. coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Bye, good move.
Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Cleared without hesitation. And that's going wide left. No, that's been intercepted.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through.
Ui,
Goes for a shot.
tanganदैछ रे यार.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 11.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Xavi Alonso approaching the half-hour mark. Cute ball now. How? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit
बड़े
nothing
प्लेयर
less.
बड़े भैया छोटे
That
प्लेयर
is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's starting to look very
ऐसे थे
interesting.
यार
This.
पहले.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific effort! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Good reason for optimism here. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Nepal have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post. And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Kylian Mbappe. There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nepal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Nepal are probably feeling...
Impressive jump! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Nepal with the lead. Kirkchu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Now it's Dembele. Mateus. Can he get it through? Now there's a... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11, Neymar.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Nepal go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Number 15, Francesco
Saka.
Totti. Number 51,
Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Aguero gets flagged offside. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Van Dijk.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Aguero. He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's gone loose. Totti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's picked his way through. Good ball, good chance for a shot! Messi. That ball looks a good one. Rijkaard cuts it out. Played through into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. Howson. Time added on 4 minutes. Saka. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Euphoria, utopia.
And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter, being the kind of...
Can he finish? Oh, crossbar!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good ball over the top. Ferdinand. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's in on goal. Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
کی بود اتفاقا
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Dembo. Yeah.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka.
It's Luis Suarez! Vieira getting this one clear.
क्या कर दी रे?
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Sucka. Don't like.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to play it through, and this is Rooney.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Luis Suarez! Oh, cracking ball. Nepal yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Forlan. He's in plenty of space here. Otto cuts out the pass. Costa Curta. Now it's Forlan, and this is Rooney, and he's lost his man here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with
ये
him
गया
as they felt
ये.
they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Dembele. He's shifting
ये
through the
पास
gears
किया
here.
हो.
Saka. Now it's Forlan. He's had it taken off him, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Dembele. Gerrard. And this is... And a shot! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key.
Quick look at his watch.
Usman Dembele.
For half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Nepal up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Nepal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Suarez.
Back on the way then.
Rijkaard.
Nepal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Saka. Great vision. Great, takes a shot! And no mistake. Manchester United are back on level terms. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Always goal side. Oh, well played, well played. To Forlan!
God, Efootball.
Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Forlan certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And a chance! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And now he has two.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Diego Forlan.
So we have movement on both benches. So we have a
Forlan.
breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one.
Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lost. No time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Jesus, yeah.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Manchester United.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention.
Chance, surely!
Ui.
There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
After 79 minutes.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
McAllister. And it's Aguero. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added minutes have been indicated.
And this is Luis Suarez. Messi. Aguero. Now it's Aguero. Well, that has not gone well. Forlan. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Aguero. And that will be the final act.